After realizing that the supreme purpose of the Holy Quran and the very miracle it claims is to heal hearts from the diseases of heedlessness and vain desires, to purify the inner self and revive it through the remembrance of God, we now understand why the Quran describes itself more than 65 times as remembrance. The Quran declares that true serenity, inner peace, and spiritual balance can only be attained through remembering God, and that it is the most effective remedy for the illness of neglect and the surest path to the illumination of the heart. Whoever wishes to test this claim of the Quran must follow the very method it prescribes, for it has not presented the cure without also explaining how to use it. The foremost recommendation is continuous recitation. Yet recitation is not mere reading of words. It is reading accompanied by tranquility, reflection, humility, and attention to meaning. If such recitation is joined with learning, with acting upon the verses, and with submitting to the majesty of God, its blessed effect will manifest in the heart. The Quran also instructs that recitation should begin with the words, "I seek refuge in God from the accursed Satan," so that the reader may be protected from harmful whispers and remain ready to receive the light of revelation. Another essential element is contemplation of the opening phrase, "In the name of God, the most merciful, the most compassionate." By affirming God's mercy and compassion at the beginning of each chapter, we are reminded that every verse is a message of love and grace from a benevolent Creator. With this awareness, we see the Quran as an outpouring of divine affection. Even the verses that speak of punishment become warnings filled with care, like those of a loving mother who cautions her beloved child against harm. In addition to reciting, listening attentively to the recitation of others and remaining silent in reverence while focusing on the meanings can also bring us closer to the Quran's healing and transformative aims. Still, both recitation and listening reach their fullness only when accompanied by deep reflection. Reflection goes beyond a superficial grasp of the verses. It is contemplating their connections and harmony and discovering the higher purposes they serve. Just as arranging causes toward the goal is called planning, reflection is the thoughtful consideration of how verses are linked and what wisdom they reveal. It is not enough to understand each verse on its own. Rather, we must bring related verses together to perceive their coherence and through that draw nearer to the great objectives of revelation. Thus, the ultimate goal set by the Quran for all these practices, reciting, listening, and reflecting, is to leave darkness and enter light, the light of knowledge, the light of certainty, and the light of intimacy with God's love and majesty. Whoever holds firmly to the Quran with sincerity and devotion will be led by God from the narrowness of heedlessness to the openness of awareness, and from the loneliness of estrangement to the radiant nearness of divine love.